morning, everybody. It's Mary Lee, the Diamond Dinosaur. Figured I'd do a little quick whip and chat. I'll tell you, right now I'm working on Notre Dame Night from Diamond Art Club. I'm using a Muni-Made tray. And my pen is from Swampwood. So I'm not going to ask if everybody's having a good day because where I'm at, it's literally 5:30 in the morning. So I hope everybody's week went well and they can start a new week and it'd be even better, right? I spent most of last week fighting with the delivery company and installing company because I got new appliances. So the last thing they did incorrectly was hook up the hoses on my washer wrong. So I called my regular appliance maintenance guy, who I use all the time, and had him come out and fix it because I wasn't having these installers back in my house, considering they messed everything up several times. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody, and I bought everything from Lowe's, which necessarily wasn't, the store wasn't bad. It was just the delivery and install company. I have one more appliance to go, which is my stove, and that should be installed on Thursday. So if everything goes according to plan, that should be happening this week. So there's that. So it was kind of a stressful week for me. I did spend a lot of time diamond painting to release the stress, so to speak. And it's so funny because after you have a really crappy day and things just go wrong, and then the next day more things go wrong, and it just is a snowball effect. After it happens, you just kind of sit back and reflect and realize that it's just not that serious, right? So no one died, no one got hurt. It's just not that serious. But at the time, it feels horrifying because you paid all this money and you're not getting the service you paid for. And so it's kind of, I guess, a double-edged sword. But it's just, always remember that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And the next day, tomorrow's a new day. So you got to kind of go into that perspective, which is what I try to do. But this week was just one thing after another. It just kept compounding everything. However, on a side note, I did see that the Washington Commanders, because you know I love football, have their number one wide receiver, Scary Terry McLaurin, has requested a trade. So there's that. And then Micah Parsons from the Cowboys, which is the Cowboys' pretty much their best player, has also requested a trade. So I can just sit back and watch the NFC East just crap the bed before the season even starts. So as an Eagles fan, yeah, I'm sipping that tea and enjoying myself. Let's see how this plays out. I was able to get my 2 diamond paintings that were on back order from Diamond Art Club that I bought enhancements for. Yes, I bought the enhancements before I had the kit in my hands because I just wanted to. There was a method behind my madness. Just right now, I don't remember what it is or what it was. But anyway, I was able to get them off the DAC D-Stash. So thank you to two ladies. They probably won't see this video, but thank them very much for immediately within like a couple of hours saying that they had the kit and they would be willing to sell it to me. So thank you so much for that. I also paid for the retreat for next year, so that's a good thing. And my daughter's going to go with me because she's gotten back into diamond painting again. So it's always good to have a buddy when you're diamond painting. But it's also good sometimes just to enjoy the quiet and the peace while you can, you know what I mean? I don't know if anybody's a baseball fan. I'm not a big baseball fan, so can't really talk about baseball or soccer or anything else. It's all about football. And I think yesterday was 33 days to football, so today's 32 days. Opening day is September 4th. We'll be playing the Dallas Cowboys at home and putting up our Super Bowl champion banner, so can't wait to go and see that, which I do have tickets. So it'll be crazy there because it's the Cowboys and all the Eagles fans hate the Cowboys. So it'll definitely be I've never been to an Eagles-Cowboys game, so I'm kind of excited to see how that plays out because it's definitely going to be a different atmosphere than when another team comes in to play us because we just hate Dallas so much. It's a rivalry. So can't wait to see that. SummerSlam is taking place this weekend. On another side note, day one was yesterday and day 2 is today. I've not watched day 1 yet. I might watch it after this whip and chat. I did hear that my boy CM Punk did win the title from Gunther, but then Seth Rollins cashed in and got the belt, cashed in his Money in the Bank. So, I mean, that was pretty much the only match I want to see, and kind of glad I didn't watch it live because I would have been so disappointed to see my boy lose like that. So there's that. What else is going on? I'm trying to think. Work's been quiet. So the dogs have been quiet. My little guy who's got dementias, and he's walking around. Not quite sure he knows where he is, to be honest. But he's getting his exercise. Yesterday I was telling my daughter that I'm glad that I'm working on this kit because it is the Cathedral of Notre Dame. But I also feel like I want to work on something else. Like I feel like I feel like I'm getting a little bored with it. But clearly I just started it, so can I not be bored? I think it's just a combination of everything that happened last week. It was just so stressful. And then I have like really severe back issues and back pain. So now I'm using a cane to get around. But hey guys, in case anybody wanted to know, my cane is Kelly Green, so go Birds. Definitely go Birds. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's been going on. My daughter, you know, she's young, she's older, she doesn't do like activities and things like that, so she was actually telling me that the Chrisleys are going to be getting another TV show since they've been out of prison. I'm like, why do they need to be in the spotlight? Like, it just happened. You just got released. Just go home and live your life. Why do you need to be on TV and be on camera? That's narcissistic behavior. You know, you had your 10 minutes of fame and you blew it. You don't get a second chance. You should not be given a second chance. So, just my thought process. This canvas, in case anybody wanted to know, there is quite a bit of color blocking, but there's quite a bit of confetti mixed in. And not gonna lie, that's quite annoying right now because it's literally 5:36. Excuse me, one more time. 5:36 in the morning, and I don't know. I'm just not here for it right now. I guess I need to get my coffee. Let me take a sip of coffee and see if that perks me up any. Watch, I'll burn my tongue now. Delish. So, if anybody is watching, drop down in the comments what you're working on, or if you've ever done this particular canvas. I think I mentioned before that I really love architecture for churches and like temples. I find that kind of architecture very fascinating. So that's why I wanted this kit. I don't know, another piece, I don't know if anybody knows this, but there was an Assassin's Creed video game that I had, and it was based in France, because that video game series, it's based in different cultures. So there's a lot of Assassin's Creed. I know there's one for Greece, there's one for Egypt. And they did one, and the main character was out of France, and that's where everything was taking place. And when the cathedral caught fire a few years ago and had so much damage, they literally used the video game to rebuild that section because the video game itself was so close and exact to the actual cathedral. So just a little tidbit of news I thought I'd share. I found that pretty awesome because I am a gamer as well as a diamond painter. So yeah, I do like that kind of architecture. I took a class in college on Gothic architecture, and it was really, really fun. I really enjoyed the class a lot. So the other canvas I just bought, it was on sale. I hit a sale on Dreamer Designs, and they actually had the St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York. So I bought that, so I have that too. So that's going to be exciting, and I hope the diamond painting itself for both of these cathedrals, I hope it does them justice because they're just so beautiful. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's all I got. I mean, once football starts, you'll probably get some more whip and chats. I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, give me a thumbs up. You know, I've been watching the stuff that's been happening at practice with the different players, and the rookie redrafted Jahad Campbell. He's a dog. He's going to be a monster on the field. He's already wrecking havoc against our own guys, so he's going to be a beast, and I can't wait to see it. You know, my cheer's still pulling for Nakobe Dean. He's one of my favorite players. I have his jersey. So I'm hoping that he, you know, continues to have a good recovery for his injury from last year. So there's that. But yeah, nothing else going on. My husband went to a wrestling convention on Friday and Saturday, and, you know, had a good time. So there was that. That's his thing. My thing is diamond painting, and his thing is wrestling. So he'll probably watch SummerSlam today. I'll have that on all day. But yeah, guys, that's about it. So I'm going to sign off for now and continue working. Maybe do an ASMR while it's quiet. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, that would be great too. Tell your friends, share the video. Leave me any comments, and I'll talk to you soon. And always remember, guys, roar in dinosaur means I love you. So have a great day, and I hope your week is fantastic. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.